Alright guys, what I'm doing is I've got my computer in front of me and I've got the phone basically in front of me inside of a basket. I'm not fixed up, so no picking on me. Alright, so I'm going to pick up the video that I have going. Alright, waiting for everybody to join. Alright, still waiting. Let's see. Alright, it's turned up. So if you're having a problem of hearing it, come back in. Good. Alright. If you gave a little bit of answers or a reading, I'm going to say reading, I want you to do me a favor. I want everyone to say, okay, when you're ready, okay? I want you to sit in front of the computer or whatever you have to do, but I want everyone to be able to connect with just nothing. I want you to close your eyes, listen to my voice, and let me know if you could hear this, what I just said. Thank you, Brad. All right. So what I do is you know, I read a lot of y'all's readings on the picture. I'm not going to give any answers on that just yet because I really feel that every one of you have the ability to connect. Hello, Valerie. All right. So what happens is a lot of us allow fear when we're trying to read something. And with me, I take no personal feelings of my own when I do a reading. And when I do a reading, we'll say Melanie. I'm going to just pick one person out of the chat. Melanie Van Rennen. Now, when I'm doing the reading, what I'm doing is I'm not looking at the person. See, this is what happens with a lot of people that do readings. When you're looking at the person, you're studying them. Don't study. You just feel that energy from that particular person that's coming from you. Don't worry about the name. Name becomes personal. I'm not personal with anything. Another thing that I've noticed with a lot of readers, and they become stumped, is because everything has to have a reason. Well, when you're doing a reading, you don't need a reason for anything, because you've got to remember, everything that comes to you for a reading, it's none of your business. It's none of my business. It's nobody else's business. So you're pulling in like a grocery store without a list. You're going in and you're just going to say, well, you know what? I just seen a set of tomatoes. I'm going to make spaghetti. So this is another reason why a lot of people get stumped in reading. All right. And after this video, I want you guys to do me a favor. I want you to go back on that picture and do another reading. But this time without being personal, feeling like you're going to hurt someone's feelings. You know, everybody that knows me, that has had a reading with me or that follows me knows I don't take anything personal. If someone's being mean to me or saying something to me, the only thing that's in my mind is they're leaving everybody else alone. So who cares? Something about you draws them to you. All right. So, okay. So we're going to go back to the girl that I just said. Let me find her first, please. Okay, I suck. I can't find her. All right. So, anyways, I just, just say, Erin, she wants a reading. She wants to know from what I feel, and just let me know yes or no, okay? Erin feels abandoned, feels alone, feels like things are closing in on her. I feel there's a lot of junk around Erin, so her thoughts are confused. So she can't get on track of where she's supposed to be or what she's supposed to be doing. Let me know yes or no, Erin, please. Let's see what else. Erin has a lot of anxiety. She also has some congestion in her lungs a little bit, like a smoker maybe. Getting over a cold because I feel like I'm coughing a lot, so my chest is feeling raw to me. Erin, let me know if I'm correct, okay? So that way everybody else can follow with this. Melanie, stay with me so that way I can go back to you too. What I'm doing is instead of, when I do a reading, a past regression or a reading or whatever, what I do is I look in from your time that you were a child. And the way that I teach my students is the hand that you actually grabbed your spoon or you played with all the time, that's actually the hand that your human side is on, okay? So I'm left-handed, and I use my right hand all the time. So my left hand to me is my human side. My right hand is my spiritual side, but because I'm a freak of nature, I can do whatever, I'm leveled. So when you're doing your spirituality, look for the hand that you're constantly using. That's your human side. So when you're doing your reading, you put your mind on that particular side of the brain. Mine's on right here. And what happens is, yes, Erin Engelbrecht, I just gave you a reading. Try to go back and listen and let me know. Anyways, so what you're doing is you're not concentrating on the third eye. Everybody's so fixated on that third eye. The third eye is what sees everything. When you're limiting yourself on just the third eye, you're actually limiting yourself on what actually needs to be seen. When you're doing your readings and you're trying to be concentration on the reading or a healing or distant or a past regression, whatever it is, let go of all that. What you're doing is you're expanding. So you're putting your mind on the spiritual side. Your spiritual side is the hand that you actually don't use, but use the most, if that makes sense. So I'm left-handed. I use my right hand all the time, but I'm actually leveled, so I use both sides. So I'm right here. Don't use the third eye. The third eye is what shows you. So this would be a video. It could come as thoughts. It could come as flashes. Instead of getting scared of that, kind of like forget about that, what's flashing, but see what's flashing. Like you're feeling the emotions from it. Then you start typing or writing and use a pencil. The pencil actually is releasing energy from you into that pencil on that paper. So you're releasing it. Just like the ones that do, premonitions. I have seen a lot of people come to me about premonitions of bad stuff. A lot of people say, oh, that's nonsense. Okay, well, things are starting to happen because you're seeing it. So when something bad comes to you, what you do is you write it on a piece of paper of what you just saw. On the back, you write a better outcome. So what you're doing is you're changing thought, you're changing energy, and you're giving positive to it. So even if an accident does happen, and on that vision you had, the person died, but 2 people lived. Turn it around, no one dies, and of course we can't be that particular, we're not gods, we're not magic, we're not whatever. Change your thought, everybody's safe. Cuts and bruises, of course you're going to get that out of an accident or whatever. Change your thought. When you have a vision of, my doctor told me this. Change your thought. Every one of us are our own self-healers as well. And, you can actually, the way I do it, I go top chakra and I start clockwise up at the top And I allow the gold beam, the beam from the top chakra from the heavens, and I let it come through the middle of where the soft spot would have been, even though it's back here, it's actually here. And I see the beam, and I'm still clockwise, and I'm going around inside my mind, around my body. If I feel like I'm stuck somewhere, there's an infection. Get your butt back up top and start doing it again. Start listening to your intuition. Everybody has an intuition. Stop second guessing yourself. Hello, Patricia. Aaron, I actually did a little bit of a reading with you so other people could see how I do energy reading. Energy reading is something different than being personal in front of someone. I don't need to see you. I can tell you what you look like, what's around you, where you live, what's upstairs, what's downstairs, what's in the bathroom. I'm a freak of nature. I'm sorry. That's who I am. I'm not magical. I'm not smart. I'm not a god. All right. So, is there anyone on this live feed that has a question? Okay. Somebody just said, can we hear things too? Well, it's funny that some people can hear, but some people can hear also. So kind of like look down. Everybody look down in your lap. Just look in your lap and then think. You could do telepathically. I'm telepathic. I can read, whatever. Look down and say, okay guys, is there anyone here that needs to say something? Right on this feed, the first thing that comes to you. Don't think. If you're here, you think you're hearing yourself, look down, close your eyes, put your eyes to your nose. Think of nothing. Nothing. I don't want you thinking of nothing but the tip of your nose. Then look up and tell me what the first thing that you see, you hear, or you can hear. Then write it on this feed. Hello, Janice. I look like a mess. Okay, Sean, you actually you need a healing, honey. TB, that actually is yourself with the light, and you're hiding on the other side. Misha, you're not lost, honey. You're not lost. You're looking for yourself. Jaren, you have, Gillis May, you have a male with you. You're hearing the laughing. Hello, Lorelei. Hello, Lenora. Aaron, you're missing. You're not letting go, honey. You're not letting go. That's why you're lonely, honey. Valerie, if you're hearing the radios, there's more than what you're thinking. She needs to read up on Palladian, star seeds. All right, Tress, Bradley, anxious. All right, you're most definitely a sensitive empath is what I'm seeing. So what you're doing is you're actually, you're the type of person that rather walk away or run from things, not being rude. I'm very blunt, so forgive me. And what's going on is the anxiousness means that you're not slowing down and smelling the flowers. Yeah, but TV, you need to start getting into Reiki, honey. You need to learn how to calm yourself. Hello, Emma. Sheila Renee. Of course you do. If you just ask that question, you know you do. It's called denial. It's very denial. We're all in denial. No matter who we are, I'm in denial. I still have self-worth and self-love issues, but I don't hold on to them. They're not my crutches. You know, I rant and I rave on my timeline. It doesn't mean I'm complaining or bitching or, excuse my pun, or mad or angry or sad. I release it because sometimes what I feel, it could be one of you guys. So when I release it, even if I write it, I'm releasing it. I can feel good about myself that I know I released it. That's why I want you to get paper and pencil. Paper and pencil, actually, pencil is close to the Mother's Earth, so is the paper. But when you're writing and you're sad or you're mad or you're angry or you're confused or you're discombobulated with your thoughts. And if you guys see this, that's my guides. My light is getting bright. But you know, write it down, because that way you're not taking the responsibility of your emotions. You know, a lot of the people that say that they're bipolar, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a lawyer, trust me, don't stop seeing your doctors, don't stop your medicines. But most of the people that are medicated are people that are afraid of themselves. I was very afraid of myself. I didn't think I fit in, I 10 kids, I'm the only redhead. You know, I was always the milkman's daughter. Hello, James Demos. Yes, you did. I think it was not you. It was Facebook. Love you. Miss you. All right, so with the health, and I deal with this myself, our health actually is our soul trying to tell us something about ourselves. I always write the things that make me happy and the things that make me sad, the things that make me angry, the things that I want to do. Morals, your bucket list, whatever. Just start writing things down. And stop manifesting the fears and the anger and let go of it. Robert, yeah, I see a lot of good things coming to your way. I see big money sign. I see a book. I see a pictures, movie picture. You're in yourself as a fear. I can see your sometimes you wear brown, sometimes you wear black shoes, shiny shoes. You're stuck. It's like the magnet underneath your shoes are sticking you. Move forward. Stop being afraid. We all fail. Who cares? Keep moving. Somebody just wrote, I didn't get to see the name, it doesn't matter anyways. Who won't let me sleep? It's a child. And I just got told it was you. Think about getting a past regression or healing. It's a 2-hour process. Sometimes I'll do the full 2 hours or I'll break it up within the 2 days. Melanie. The decision that you made, was it out of anger or was it out of, I'm tired? To me, I feel that you're just tired. Sometimes our worth is so low that we're afraid to move forward or do something, but when we're pissed off or angry, we just do it. Well, sometimes that anger does us good sometimes to do what we're afraid to do. Whoever just said, do you see us moving? Yeah. 2 places. 4 months. 4 to 9 months. Brian Robertson, you don't have an attachment, but you do have someone following you. It's a female. 2 females. To me, I feel it's a little bit of a guilt thing, if that makes sense. You know, us readers, including myself, love to understand when I give you an answer. Let me know I'm right. Let me know that I'm on point. Or let me, you know, I don't need confirmation all the time, but confirmation is very good. You know, we second guess ourselves too. Most of the time that I say an answer, I don't remember it because it's none of my business to remember a reading, a healing, or whatever. You know, it does make me feel that I know that I'm doing my job well. Jen, are you psychic? No, you're a medium. Michelle Blake Dunning, Jeremy. Why do you say Jeremy, honey? What do you want to know about him? Yes, he's with you. Keep writing your answer because it's going through really fast. I'm talking about real fast. See that? How do you know if you have gifts? Shara, Moody, Brock. You just asked me the question, honey. That's how you know. Nursing school for you. Yes, but that's not where you're going to end. Janice, yeah, I see some good stuff coming to you, but I also see a man. Sorry, guys. Hello, Barbara. Alright, if I don't answer these on this, I'll go online and do it. Lorelai, very much gifted. Susie. She's a healer. She's a healer, psychic medium. I see a move for you guys too because of her. So it's going to be a good thing for you guys. You're very welcome, Lorelai. You know I love you. Mama says she loves you too. Keep the good work up, she said. Very welcome, Stacy. Shara, I think it's a mother or grandmother figure that keeps... She's not trying to wake you up. But I don't know if you have COPD, you have some health issues. She's worried about you, and this is another reason why you feel you're being woken up, but she's trying to heal you and love on you. Are me and my husband going to have a baby? I see 2 babies. But stop wanting it so much. You know, we're human. We have so much pride that even deep down inside us, we want something so bad. But deep down inside us, we feel that we're not worthy of it. Stop wanting it. Go enjoy your life. And when it's ready to be done, it's going to be there. Trust me on that. But not to be rude. To have a family is to accept that you have a family. Do you understand that? On both sides, not just one. There's a lot of yelling and competition and arguments and bickering and distance. Stop all that. Courtney, you are not old. What you talking about, Willis? PK, I've actually been listening to you for the past 4 months. You're afraid that you're not going to have people around you. I feel that where you're at is draining you, and it's time for you to start thinking for yourself. You're very gifted, PK Kirchen. You have my number, PK. Call me up anytime. You know I love you. I'm trying to be funny. Stop trying. Stop trying. Not to be rude, not to be blunt, not to be disgusting, but the thing is that have fun trying to make it, but stop expecting it. Stop. Because the more we're wanting something, the more further we're pushing it away. Just stop. Hello, Tara. Rhonda, get into my mentoring class, honey. I do step-by-step, one-on-one classes. I have really good students. I still have students that still come to me. Cat, I see good. I see very good. Keep it positive. Keep it positive here and here. Maria Crawford, you have to cut cords, honey, with a father figure. And I don't know if that's your brother or husband that I'm seeing with the dark hair, high receding, big man. I'm little. I'm 5'3.5". Cut those cords, honey. You feel guilty or you feel like you need to be where you're at. But yeah, I do see good stuff for you. You're very welcome. Lorelai, ditto, darling. Ditto. Judy, who's touching you? I'm getting a grandmother figure. She's a little tiny, but like she was heavy and then lost a lot of weight, but she still had the tiny belly, droopy boobs. Sorry, long, really pretty white fingers, pointy little nails, light eyes, hazel, light green, blue, light blue. Love you too, Kat. And you know you could call me. You're my manager. Ashley, you need to finish your school, honey. You're afraid of your own destiny. I see a boy, a little child coming for you. Joel and Lorie Leal. I see a little boy coming. Sarah. You have a lot of sadness with you, honey. I don't know if it's your daughter or sister. She has like a light color hair to me, but it's ashy. Hello, Robert. I don't look right. My hair is all pinned up. Thank you, Donna. Hi, Journey. I did, Jan. Betty, get into my class. Stacy, you do, honey. Your fear, your self-worth is very, very low. And you're very smart, very hyper, very funny. People love you. Stop worrying about what people think. Move on. Keep it tracking. It's on my website at www.psychic.johnson.com. You know, you call them crows, I call them ravens, and they're actually very native. They are a sign of healing, change. I love crows. I love the crows. I don't know why. I just love them. The more the better. The bigger the better. Leanne, just send me a message and I'll help you set that up? Yes, a little boy. Hello, Tammy. Lose Cipher. Yeah, another beautiful, gifted person. Very sad, honey, and you're very abusing yourself. I can see you. Send me a message, babe. It's alright. I love my work. Mini reading, paying it forward. I love it. Thank you, Betty. You know, it's funny that people are so fixated on the soulmates and the twin flames, and stop doing it. The more you're looking for something, the further you're going to push it away or not see your worth for the person that actually is in your face that loves you. You're fine, Betty. You just got my back. Jody. I'm getting north something. I'm getting north. Nicole, yes, you do. We all second guess ourselves, but the thing is that when you second guess yourself, you're allowing the personal part to set forward, and you shouldn't do that. Don't take responsible for the people that come to you for readings, healings, because then, you know, when somebody comes to me for a reading and they come back to me 3 months, 2 months, a couple weeks later, and they say, oh, do you remember me? No, I don't. That's like being a peeping Tom, watching you and remembering everything that you do. I don't do that. It becomes personal if you do that, and I don't do that. Jaren, you're actually gonna, I see, yeah, you're gonna move to a better place, but you're stopping yourself. You don't like change like your mom, and you hold material personal. It's time to start moving forward. I see 2. So 2 days, 2 months, 2 weeks. She just asked me anything from my dad. He just told me to tell you stop lollygaggling. I do have crystals. I do have them. I don't fixate my energy on them, but I do charge them in the ground. You know, put them in the ground or in a bowl in the sun. I don't use them to read them, but I do use them to keep the energy field for anyone that comes to me for a reading. Keeps their energy field positive. So yes, I do. I love stones. Shells. I love them all. Nick, the doctor you have, Nick, is not a very good person. If you're trying to get disability or some kind of a check, you're not going to get it. Change doctors ASAP. And yeah, you are going to get better, but you do have a pinched nerve. If this is your hips, right here, right on this side, so it would be my right, your left, is a pinched nerve right here. And there's some kind of a tear, like in the hip area that's going down around the leg into the going down to the behind the knee is what I'm feeling. So whatever what you're going through, I feel it. Energy reading. TB, yes, you do. You should. You should. You have a lot to offer. You're a beautiful soul. Michael, your dad was there, so was your grandpa. The one that smoked them big old cigars. He's actually here now. Yeah, they were there. They're still celebrating. And your grandpa just said they're holy terrors. Slow them down. Get him a dog. Thank you, Amy. This picture here was my mom's. And it's very funny because up in that top corner over there, see the top corner? Right there, that's my grandmother. Thank you, TV. Alright, guys, I'm going to get off the live and I'm going to go read the questions I didn't get to see. Just remember, don't take anything personal. And after I get off here, I want you to go back to the picture. And remember, clear your mind. No personal, no feeling bad, afraid to say something. Because if someone comes to you, they're looking for their truth. They're looking for the truth. That's all that matters. I don't care if they think their socks are purple and you see blue. You tell it the truth, but we were raised with manners. Use it in a manner to where how you want to be talked to, okay? Go back, close your eyes, put your mind to your nose, open them up and say, okay, start talking to me. All right? I'm going to be watching. All right. Bye.